Atlanta, round 3 tonight for the Slide Jobs Racing Xfinity League here, season 8, round number 3 here at Richmond Raceway, the first short track of the season, presented by MaxspeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, going to be calling the action for you all again here tonight. Now, 250 laps at stake here, man. That's a lot of laps. However, if we do stay green, of course, they will be able to really knock this race out pretty quickly. They're pushing at about really low 22 seconds. This is only 3/4 of a mile. So, of course, under caution, it might be difficult to get some interviews in. But, however, glad to have everybody out there in a YouTube land here tonight. We got about 3 watching already. Right now, Zach Allman is your quickest in practice here with a 22:120. However, let's go ahead and dive down into the pre-race analytics here tonight. Now, this will transition from a late afternoon into a night race. So temperatures could vary as the sun continues to go down here at the virtual Richmond track. Now, there is a little bit of a wind out there at about 9 miles an hour. We got an air temp of 77, a track temp right now of 82, 250 laps, 187.5 miles. Now getting down here to where I think is going to be your biggest problem, aside from, of course, pit road. As always, pit road is a problem. I think tires are going to be your biggest issue here, saving tires. Now, they get a total of 4 sets. That does include the set they start with, but they only get 3 behind the wall. Now, if you look at that fuel window, it's somewhere between, I mean, I put 78 to 84. It could be between 75 and 80. It's somewhere around in there. Tires are going to be shot by the time they get up there that high anyway. So times are definitely, going to be slower. It might be a little bit easier to get down pit road. However, pit road speed here, it's only 40 miles an hour, and it's definitely going to be treacherous getting onto pit road. Drivers are going to have to be careful as usual. Now, pace speed here is 50 miles an hour. A little bit of a recap before we get into the point standings here. Of course, Atlanta was last week. They had 3 cautions for 12 laps. Our pole sitter, Dane Caruso, at the pole at Atlanta. Our winner last week, Caden at Kings, grabbed the win at Atlanta. So congratulations to Caden on the win. I don't know where he is at here in Discord. Would have to find him, but I would love to have a talk with him. Kind of talk about a little bit of what happened last week at Atlanta. Let me see if I can find him here. There he is right there. Caden at Kings, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you are the winner last week at Atlanta. 3 cautions for 12 laps. I do see that, man. Kind of give us a recap. What happened last week at Atlanta?
Well, it was a pretty good race. There was some green flag pit stops, and early on, some people took tires on a caution, and it was about 50, actually it was more like 6 or 7 people took tires, and then the rest of the field didn't. So then it kind of went green to the end, and everyone was going to be fine, and I was probably going to finish second, but then there was a caution. So I put those final set of tires back on, and then it was just like basically me, Alman, and Brian Sutphin battling out for the win, and there was some contact between Alman and Sutphin, and then there was some contact between me and Alman, and I ended up winning. So it was pretty cool. I was happy to win, but it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it sounded like it. Too bad I didn't broadcast it last week, but it sounded like it was a really good race last week.
You missed a good one. You missed a good one.
Atlanta, of course, is one of my favorite 1.5 miles. It uses those tires. You got to be very careful, but. Before we get into it tonight, man, we got Richmond, another track that uses tires. How are you gonna mentally prepare here tonight?
Well, this is definitely not one of my strong tracks, so I'll be happy with like a top 10 tonight. So it's really just about conserving your tires and not getting in any wrecks. And hopefully this one isn't too bad. Hopefully there isn't many cautions. I know we got a lot of cars here, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, the mindset is just don't burn your tires off. Don't hit the wall. and be there at the end and give yourself a chance at a good finish.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Well, Cade, we're not going to keep you any longer, man. Get some more practice out there, buddy, and we'll see you here. We'll see you here in about 3.5 minutes or so for qualifying.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, that was Cade Nat Kings, of course, our winner last week at Atlanta. Of course, last season here at Richmond, they had 15 cautions for 74 laps. Of Cameron Hearn grabbed the pole and grabbed the win. So we are going to have a new winner and a new pole sitter here tonight, it looks like. However, let's get to the point standings here real quickly. Corey Cook grabbing that top spot here with 84 points. Cade Nat Kings there in second now with 81, actually tied with Michael Hayes. 81 points, 3 behind Corey Cook here. Jason Dalton in fourth at 76, 8 behind the leader and 5 behind Hayes and Nat Kings. Dane Cruz in fifth at 75 points, 9 behind the leader and 1 behind Dalton. Norm Murray in sixth at 74 points, 10 behind the leader and 1 behind Cruz. Brian Dees there in seventh at 70 points, 14 behind the leader and 4 behind Murray. Then we have a three-way tie here for eighth between Zach Almond, Benjamin Lacey, and Robert Lucan. 68 points between all three of them. They are 16 behind the leader and 2 behind Brian Dees. Brian Sutphin there in 11th at 65 points, 19 behind the leader, 3 behind Lucan's, Lacey, and Almond. Eric Paulson in 12th at 63 points, 21 behind the leader, 2 behind Sutphin. Kenyon Sutphin there in 13th at 56 points, 28 behind the leader, and 7 behind Paulson. And then our last tie here for 14th between Davey Hendricks and Zach Probst, 55 points, 29 behind Corey Cook, and 1 behind Kenyon Sutphin here. I'll get his name right sooner or later. Yeah, 1 point behind Sutphin there between Davey and Zach. But we are coming down to about 2 minutes left here in practice, folks. We're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Qualifying here at the short track of Richmond will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran last, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here. Looks like we've got about 5 watching. Right now, we do see Cadenac Kings up at the top spot here. Only have 9 so far that have qualified. Well, there goes Matthew Chastain into 3rd. Christopher Bassinger in that number 11. Looks like he is on his first lap. Robert Lukens is out here as well. Has not officially started his lap. Now, our quickest in practice was the 18 of Zach Allman with a 22.120. He is sitting at the exit of pit road. We will see here if Zach does so happen to come out. Coming down to about 7 minutes left here. Looks like Matthew Chastain is done. Looks like Christopher is coming out of turn 4 here. Looks like he will be done here momentarily. Just waiting on some more drivers to come out. Looks like Chris Dean coming out on track now. Lee Campbell is going to go back into 12th as Christopher, of course, now in 8th. Robert Lukens in 11th. Not a whole lot of drivers right now really qualifying. We do have a pretty good turnout here, though. I'm seeing at about 29 drivers that have entered Richmond here. That's a pretty good field for this 3/4 mile track. Like Derek Paulson is out here. Jason Dalton is out on track too. Chris Dean gonna go into 4th. Jason Dalton into 2nd. Like William Martin is out on track. All right, Chris Dean there in 3rd now. Watch William. He is officially on his first lap, and he gets loose. He's trying to save it. Now, this is the Xfinity cars here, folks. This is not the Cup cars, the old gen or the new gen. William Martin with a 22.932. That's going to put him right now in 14th. Let's see if he can do better as we come down to about 5 minutes left here in qualifying. Derek Paulson now in 10th. Amorosco is out on track here as well. He will start his first lap there at the stripe. The Jamie Plurd, 38, he is coming out. William Martin up to 8th. What do I expect from Richmond here? Well, I expect some bumping and banging. I will say that. Ryan D's out here. Looks like his lap, well, it did count. He's in 17th right now. In the 17, actually. It looks like Jacob Locklear's out on track. Michael Amenti. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. 55, Nick Acquier. Something like that. Brian D's taking over the top spot here away from Cadenac Kings. Brian with a 22.229. What a lap by Brian. So 4 and more drivers coming out a little at a time. Down to about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Dane Cruz, I believe, is coming out as well. Now, I think it's going to be a lot of bumping and banging. I hope we don't have a lot of people, hitting the wall or hitting each other. But, well, you know what Richmond is like. So, well, as they are going to continue to qualify here, folks, I am going to have to reset ATVO as per the usual. But since it is right here in qualifying, it's not really going to affect anything, since we haven't really started the race. Now, we are seeing the 18 here at the exit of pit road, Zach Allman. I don't know if he's going to come out. I mean, like I said, he was the quickest in practice. So, I guess we'll see. Yeah, here he comes. I think he heard me. All right, so Zach Almond is out here. Let's go ahead and bring up the qualifying times again and bring up that driver bar. Like Michael Amenti is getting at the exit of pit road again. But Dane Cruz up at the top right now, and that number 46. We'll see if he is able to hang on to it, or if Zach, or if Michael or Noah, some of these drivers, it looks like Zach is not gonna do it that time. Wow. We've got Zach Almond, Noah Mari, Michael Amenti, Anthony Marshall, Gabriel Essick, Nathan Hall, and Dylan Parker. That has yet to come out and qualify. Under 2 minutes to go here in qualifying. And 25 laps will be our halfway. All right, we'll see what Zach does here. Like Noah is coming out as well. Zach Almond pushes himself up to second with a 22-21. Dane Cruz still has the pole. You know what we're going to do? Coming down to about 54, 53 seconds. We're going to see here if we can find Dane here. He's in one of these rooms. There he is, right there. Dane Cruz got a copy.
Oh, I got you.
Well, it looks like you are going to, come away with the pole here tonight with a 22-204. Zach Almond going to be on the outside of you here, buddy. It's Richmond. What is going through your mind here, man?
Well, the first thing is it's a long race. Gonna have to be patient, not wreck. Keep it clean, keep it up front. Be patient. I don't know if I already said that, but that's just all Richmond is. It's pretty much all Richmond is.
A patient, conserving tire, keep it clean track. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, I didn't think I had too good of a qualifying lap in my opinion. I thought it could have been way better, but I'll take it if it's still a pole.
Oh, so. Yeah, you got the pole, man. You're on top. So you're going to get us going here tonight, Dane. Good luck. Of course, congratulations on the pole here this evening.
Thank you. What's up?
Yep. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get them down on the grid here tonight, folks. MaxspeedTV starting grid. Dane Cruz grabbing the pole with a 22-204. Again, congratulations to Dane. Zach Almond going to be on the outside of him in second. Brian Dees third. K-9 Kings in fourth. Jason Dalton in fifth. Chris Dean in sixth. Ben Lacey in seventh. Noah Mari in eighth. Matthew Chastain in ninth. And Ty Moresco there starting in 10th. Kenyon Sutphin in 11th. Jamie Plurd in 12th. Brian Sutphin 13th. William Martin in 14th. Stephen Hayes 15th. Corey Cook in 16th. Jacob Locklear 17th. Derek Paulson in 18th. Christopher Bassinger in 19th. And Zach Probst will start 20th. Caleb Sheets, 21st. Robert Lukens, 22nd. Nick Aquir, 23rd. Lee Campbell, 24th. Dylan Parker, 25th. Michael Amenti there in 26th. Gabriel Essick, 27th. Nathan Hall in 28th. And rounding out our field, riding shotgun in the back, that is going to be Anthony Marshall. Right. I think Anthony likes starting in the back. I don't know why, but I think he does. All right, Olivia Stacy, let's go 38. Rooting on Jamie Plurd out there. Got some support for that 38. course, if you're out in chat, just type in the number, who you're rooting for, and we'll try to give that shout out where it's due. Right now, we're just waiting for them to roll off here, and here they go. They're rolling off. Looks like Matthew Chastain, Nick Ockweier, Dylan Parker, Nathan Hall did not grid. Okay, Matthew did, it looks like, or is he starting on pit road? No, Matthew did grid, okay. But Nick Ockweier did not grid. Wow, so some drivers are just now, like, gridding here. That's a little confusing. So Nick Ockweier and Dylan Parker did not grid. They may start from pit road. Might not be a bad call. Of course, Richmond is one of those tracks, kind of self-cleaning. Hopefully everybody keeps it clean. 2 laps here, under pacing. You do get, of course, if it does come down to it, 3 green, white, checkered attempts. They do not get a fast repair. All right, coming out of the exit of 2 on the backstretch here at Richmond, folks. Under pacing. This will be the final time around here. That pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road out of 4 into 3. Here we go. Pull those belts tight one more time, folks. Pace car is off and away. Dane Cruz, I believe, has to wait on the initial green. And here we go. Boogity, we're racing here at Richmond. Well, that was an interesting start. All right, looks like everybody coming out of 2 A-OK. Gonna go all the way back here to the back, just watching them. All right, Nick Ockweier is going to start on pit road here. I will have to reset ATVO again to get his name pulled up, but we know who the number 9 is. I'm not going to go and do that again. However, Zach Allman did lead the very first lap here with Caden Nat Kings already from 4th to 2nd. Dane Cruz is back to 3rd. Ryan Dees back into 4th. He's back a spot. Got some action going on back here. 22, 48 to 9. And that is, of course, Nick Ockweier there. Now 1 lap down after starting on pit road. Find out, see where we've got more action. That's back here more toward the back. It looks like Jacob Locklear was under fire, but now we've got Lee Campbell. He's coming up on the 55. There's the 20 of Robert Lukens here. Like pretty much all the 2. That is Caden Nat Kings. He will lead that lap away from Zach Allman. Zach started in 2nd. Led 3 laps. He's in P1 now. Caden Nat King started in 4th and 2nd. Now Dane Cruz, our pole sitter, didn't even get a chance to lead a lap here, folks. Getting shuffled back a little bit at a time. There's the 17 of Brian Dees. He's trying to get that position back from where he started in 3rd. Watch it here just for a minute. Out of 4 through the trial. Well, not going to be able to do it there. See what happens down into 1. 17 is going to stick it down there onto the inside. 46 is going to pull back a little bit. That is going to allow the 17 to take that spot away. Like the 7 of Ben Lacey. Right there in 7th, right where he started. The 1 of Ty Marasco started in 10th. He's up a couple of spots already into 8th. Of course, it did help some of the drivers that Nick Ockweier did start on pit road, as drivers will pick up at least 1 position, and they are pretty much right now single file. Not really right now a whole lot going on. However, I'm going to be on the 61 here. That 55 of Michael Amenti there to the inside of the 61. That is for position. That is for 21st. He will take that spot away. Looks like we had some action going on up here. Oh, that's Matthew Chastain. I can't stay on him. He's blinking too much. Noah Amari is right behind that number 12 machine. He is seeing that number 12 blink. Man, I hope it doesn't cause any issues. Matthew is all over the back of Ty here, and that could definitely cause some, what we call net coding. If Matthew keeps on blinking like he is. Like Derek Paulson in the 6 to the inside of the 13 of Stephen Hayes. That is for 14th. Just watching it here and seeing some battling, not seeing a whole lot. I know this is a long race. You can call this race the Richmond the Richmond 250, I guess, because 250 laps. All right, well, let's check it here. Zach Almond still up front. 10 of the 12 or 10 of the 13 now. Ryan D still looking to lead his first lap. Caden Atkins did lead one. Man, Noah's still coming up on that 12. I'm watching the 12 really closely, because if he gets to the inside of a driver and he goes to blinking and he comes back, it could definitely cause some issues. I hope it doesn't, but it could. I've seen it before. Now Marasco there in the 1. Let's go ahead and get on Noah Mari. Let's go cockpit, and let's watch from Noah's view if he is blinking, if that 12 is blinking. From a TV2 angle, it looks like he is, but from right what we're seeing right here, it doesn't appear he is. That just might be a camera angle issue. So let's go ahead and get back to TV2 and let's see if he does it again. Yep, you see he's doing it again. If you get back here on Noah Mari. Okay, so he is definitely blinking a little bit, I think. That's really confusing. All right, well, here we go. Evan Ben Lacey looking to the inside of the 22 of Jason Dalton. That is going to be for P5. Got some action still yet. Got that 12 and the 48. Matthew Chastain and Chris Dean, they was going at it back here. Like pretty much all single file back here. Well, I'm looking at the 4 of Tanyan Sutphin. 3 wide at Richmond. This is not going to end up good. Well, good save by the 9 and the 84. But 3 wide at Richmond, and Nick Acquier in the 9 got the rough end of the stick on that one. No caution. However, we are going to go back and take a look at this. I didn't expect to see 3 wide, but okay. All right, here is that 3 wide. Nick Acquier on the 9 on the outside, 55 on the inside. And it was just contact net cutting there as well. The 84 involved in that too. Oof. Well, Brendan, there's your 3 wide. 88 of Caleb Sheets. Right there behind the 11 of Christopher Bassinger. Christopher's right behind Zach Pro. So we got 3 drivers right here together. Not too far back here. And that 4 is Tanyan Sutphin. Michael Amenti's behind him. Just right now, just a lot of single file here, folks. All right, so far so good. As we come up onto the 48 of Chris Dean, he's got company with the 22 of Jason Dalton. And some more company, the 38 and the 12. All right, here together. We're gonna watch it. The 12 is still doing a little bit of blinking there. Now the 22 has got the 38 of Jamie Plurd, who was outside. So Olivia is out there rooting on that 38. Well, he's cracked the top 10 here, and whoa! 12's all over the place. Matthew Chastain. Oh, Matthew's got company with a 38 to his inside. Across the stripe. And watching back here too, the 5 of William Martin. His way up a couple of spots here from 14th to 11th. He's bringing a couple of drivers along with him. Ryan Sutphin and the 6, Eric Paulson. William is right behind now Jason Dalton there in that 22. Oh, picking them off one by one here. 25 laps of the 250 here, folks. Main Cruz, man, our pole sitter. He's hanging on here in 4th. Going to be all about patience, as he said. Patience, patience, patience. Well, Lee Campbell started 24th. He is in 21st, so he's up a few spots early on here tonight. I'm be curious, though, to see exactly when they decide to come down pit road. As we got side by side with the 5 and the 22. Oh, Matthew, all over the place again at number 12. And still have that side by side with the 5 and 22. Bird's eye view for the 26 of Brian Sutphin. And that 6 of Derek Paulson right behind him. Side by side battle, though, is pretty good between the 5 and the 22. That would be Jason Dalton. I went on Matthew Chastain there for a second. Got a couple of battles in the back here as well. They didn't last but a second. That 5 and that 22. Well, the 5 is going to take it. There goes the 26 as well. Brian Sutphin, he's going to look to the inside of the 22. Oh, William is going to probably be, he's going to have to guard that line. Looks like that low line is where you want to be, and Williams guarding it. 22 did get around, or 26 did get around the 22. Here comes the 6, Derek Paulson. Watching this for a couple of laps here, and they just have a couple of cars passing each other, so it looks like they got it figured out here for a second. And we've got our first caution. Nathan Hall? Okay, well, let's check it out. Let's see what happened. 53 of Nathan Hall. It looks like he tagged the wall back there. Now it looks like he's okay here. There's the 00 of Gabriel Essick. Oh, right there, he tagged the wall again. Keeps tagging it. Keeps it up there. Oh, he just hit it again. And yep, right there it sends him right down hard into the inside wall. He is on the track. He does tow it, but a caution had already come out before he got it towed. Zach Almond bringing them down pit road here. Looks like Brian Dees is going to stay out here and lead a lap. Marasco staying out as well. So if a few drivers are going to stay out here, picking up those bonus points here tonight. So how about we got a minute. We went through that caution here pretty quick. So let's see here who we can talk to here. How about we talk to one of the drivers that did come down here? Oh, he's still on pit road. Okay, well, we'll give it a minute. Ryan Sutphin here in the 26. We'll see if we can get him up here. And he's still sitting on pit road. Oh, here he comes. Ryan Sutphin got a copy.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right. Well, yeah, you know, you started 13th. You guys did come down pit road there, so that's going to kind of send you back a little bit to about 24th, roughly. I don't know exactly where you're going to line out here, as we got more drivers coming down pit road. Pretty good green flag run there. How did it start to feel? Did it start to feel good? Did it start to feel bad? Was it comfortable? What?
It was starting to get a little tight. Had to start working on that brake bias.
Starting to get a little tight. Well, at least we got kind of an insight now on, you know, after about 30 laps or so, how it's starting to feel. You know, do you think, you know, over time, we're going to see a lot more drivers, you know, okay, you know, kind of doing some adjustments? Or, you know, say we get a 50, 60 lap run, how do you think it's going to feel after that?
I think it'll feel pretty good. We just cruise around here, save our stuff, and let squirrels be squirrels. And after they have 4 molten gobs of goo on their wheels instead of tires, then you just drive right by them. So we got some fuel right here. We didn't get tires, so we'll just keep on keeping on, and hopefully we'll make it to lap 200. And after that, we'll start racing.
All righty. Now your name is pronounced Sutphin, correct?
Yep, Sutton, fin like a fish.
Sutton, fan like a fish. All righty. Well, Brian, good luck out there, buddy.
I appreciate it, man. You guys have fun.
You too. All right. Somebody from the back, you know, it's always good to interview those drivers that are, you know, riding around in the back early on. You just never know what to expect, you know, 250 laps. I mean, after 200 laps, they could be up front, you know. So it's always good to kind of get an insight on the drivers running in the back. So it looks like he is going to come restarting here at about 22nd, 23rd, somewhere around in there. But coming to lap 35, Brian D's up front. Pace car will dive off again to the safety of pit road. That was a good, solid green flag run. All right, pace car's off and away. Let's see what Brian does. He's going to jump it. Here we go. We're back underway here tonight. Slot jobs here at Richmond. Right. Right, well, right, they got a couple of laps in here, some side-by-side going on. We got Jamie Plurd in the 38. He was racing the 6 of Derek Paulson. There's the 7 as well. That's Ben Lacey. Do got some action going on. Dane Cruz there in the 46, trying to get around the 14 of Lee Campbell. He will do it. Dane back up into 6th here. And they're not as spread out as they were. Single file back there behind them, though. Side by side right here, really close. Eric Paulson, the 14-7, had to check up as the 14 was coming high. Zach Probst, whoa, back took his car behind the wall. About 7 laps ago, roughly. Or 31 laps ago, somewhere around in there. 3 wide, here's the 14, is in the middle. Lee Campbell, wow. 22, Jason Dalton fighting his way up here, trying to get back up into 5th. That might just be me seeing that 12 blink in and out like that. I don't think anybody else is seeing that. All right, let me check here. Did anybody grab a set of tires? Well, yeah, we got a few that look like grab a set of tires. Not gonna go down through and, you know, say who, but it looks like some did. Michael Amenti here in the 55. I got around, I believe that was the 14. There's Noah Mari in the 8 here, trying to get around that 14 machine. Oh, can he do it? Yeah, across the stripe. He finally did it. All right, Brian D still up front. Looks like maybe some side-by-side going to go on back here. Ben Lacey and the two of Cadenac Kings. That is for P5. By Corey Cook. Under fire by Matthew Chastain. The 12 is going to get around. Chastain up to 12. Let me see if I can get on him real quick. He started in 9th. Gabriel Essick kind of running back here in about 24th. Started in 27th. Up a few positions here. Anthony Marshall, 29th to 25th. He is up 4. One driver out of the race. One setting on pit road, Nathan Hall. One driver a lap down. That is the 11 of Christopher Bassinger. He's the only driver a lap down right now. All right, we got a battle of the Sutphens here, folks. Enyon Sutphen and Brian Sutphen. Only 6 and the 4. Right. Like Jacob Locklear now and Lee Campbell going at it. Oh, that is, that's Tanyan Sutphen, my bad. The 4 and the 14 this time going at it. Looks like here we've got Dane Cruz. He is coming upon the 12, but we've got side-by-side up here. Robert Lukens in the 20, the 88 of Caleb Sheets. Caleb started back in 21st, and he is up to P5 right now. So far, pretty good racing here. Oof. All right, I got to get off of Matthew here. That is the 6 of Derek Paulson. Like the 55 of Mike Lamenti. Did make the pass over Jason Dalton back here for P14 on the back stretch. Down into 3 already. And Richmond, not an easy track, folks. You are on that wheel the whole time. See here if we can get on a driver. How about we go with Jamie Plurd here in that 38 and just watch the steering wheel. You're really not straight at any point. Even on the front stretch here, you're still turning. And even on the back, it's, 2 degrees banking on the back stretch, but you're still turning that wheel just a little bit. Not much. Not much, but you are turning it. Would say probably the back stretch would be the straightest here. All right, going back here a little bit, it looks like the 14 of Lee Campbell fell back to around the 22nd position as there's, oh my golly, there is Lee Campbell right there. Anthony Marshall in the 36 got around. Here comes the 9, Nick Acquier here. Now Nick is back on the lead lap. He is right here with the 14. Like a quick battle up front between Caleb Sheets and Ty Marasco as well. Good racing. Check on Corey Cook. He started P16. He is in P13. Oh, side by side back here again. Noah Murray and Jason Dalton. And there is a Jacob Locklear as I finally get to click on him. Every time Matthew Chastain blinks out, it causes the whole field to change positions. But right now, just seeing some single file, not really seeing a whole lot. Ben Lacey is up front. We missed the pass there. It must have happened pretty quickly. However, he has led now 11 laps. Brian Diesel has led 17 in the 17. He's got company, though. He's got Caleb Sheets to his inside for second. Looks like Caleb is going to take it. 17 might have backed off a little bit, but not to, really force the issue. However, the 88, man, he is trying to get up there to Ben Lacey. Ben Lacey, though, is 4.6 seconds ahead of Caleb Sheets right now. I'm not really worried about Ben Lacey. Ben is going to be coming upon the 14 here of Lee Campbell to put him a lap down if Ben can get around the 14 cleanly. As that 7, man, he is on rails right now. I will say this, he is one of the drivers that did take tires. And he's kind of, I wouldn't really say kind of driving away with it, but he's got a pretty good lead over Caleb Sheets. As Ben did get around that 14 there of Lee Campbell. Lee now a lap down. So the next one would be under fire, would be Nick Acquier. Right, well, let's check it. See here. Not really a whole lot right now I'm seeing. Everybody's starting to get a little bit more spread out. Well, we got the 55 of Mike Lamenti, the 26 of Brian Sutphin, the 5 of William Martin, the 8 of Noah Murray right here. I mean, looks like they're going to be coming up on Corey Cook here pretty quickly. You can't count out Jason Dalton or Jacob Locklear here either. A pretty good pack right here together, anywhere between about 0.2 of a second to about a half a second between each other. The 5, that is William Martin. I seen him peek there with a 26 of Brian Sutphin, but he didn't put the nose down in there. So it looked like William is going to be pushing the issue. Brian kind of running a little more above that yellow line. He's really not putting it down there. Okay, now that I say that, he's now right there on that yellow line. So I guess it's per corner. Where we see him going. Looks like Gabriel Essick, Nathan Hall, both of them taking the cars behind the wall, as well as, of course, Zach Probst. Anthony Marshall in the 36 is our last driver on the lead lap, running back here in 21st after starting in 29th. 7 of 250 as, oh man, they're going to try to get around the 14 here. That is the 18 and the 2 now. Zach Almond, Caden Nat Kings. Here comes the 6 of Derek Paulson. The 46, that's Dane Cruz. We'll see here if Dane can get around that 14. Dane right there, man. Now the 14 of Lee is a lap down, so that did kind of stack them up a little bit up here. See if I can get onto, there is Zach Allman there. He is now battling the 1 of Ty Marasco here, side by side. Ty had it at the line. What's going to happen down into 1? The 18 down on the inside. Zach Allman, Ty on the outside. Oh, Zach not going to be able to slide up in front of him. Like the 1 is going to back off a little bit here, as the 18 now does slide up in front of him about a car length, half a car length ahead. Oh, got a little dicey there for a second between the 18 and the 1. Hey, Nat King's seen all of it. All right, well, let's kind of run through the field here. 71 of 72 now of 250. We just took lap 72. Ben Lacey up front started 7th. Caleb Sheets started 21st in 2nd. Matthew Chastain started 9th and 3rd. Brian D started 3rd and 4th. Zach Almond started 2nd and 5th. Ty Marasco started 10th and 6th. Caden Nat King started 4th and 7th. Eric Paulson started 18th and 8th. Dane Cruz, our pole sitter, well, he started up top. He is in 9th right now. Jamie Plurd started in 12th. He's in 10th. Chris Dean started 6th. He is in 11th here. Robert Lucan started 22nd. He's in 12th. Corey Cook started 16th and 13th. Brian Sutphin started 13th and 14th. William Martin started 14th and 15th. Michael Amenti started 26th. He is in 16th. Noah Mari started 8th and 17th. Jacob Locklear started 17th and 18th. Jason Dalton, if I get back on him, started 5th and 19th. And Tanyan Sutphin started in 11th and 20th. Anthony Marshall, the last driver on the lead lap, started 29th in 21st. First driver a lap down, that number 9, Nick Acquire. Another driver a lap down, Stephen Hayes here. Lap down as well, Christopher Bassinger in 24th and Lee Campbell 25th. All 5 of those drivers. Well, now Anthony Marshall did go a lap down, so 5 drivers, 1 lap down. Kenyon Sutphin would be the next driver to go a lap down if Ben Lacey can catch him. And Ben's right there, though. Well, 11 watching and 8 likes here, folks. I know there's not a whole lot going on. However, we got some action right here. And that is the 13 of Stephen Hayes on the outside, a lap down driver. However, he's got as much right to be out there on the track as everybody else. I think he just tagged the wall there a little bit. Wasn't too bad. I mean, we can check the damage to see if maybe he does have any, but I doubt he hit it that hard. Well, okay, yeah, he did smack it. Yeah, he does have some damage on the 13. Now we can see it. The right front all the way down to the right rear. Looks like his looks like the back end's okay. Tanyan Sutphin did go a lap down. There is the 7 of Ben now behind the 22 of Jason Dalton. And he's looking to go a lap down if the 7 of Ben Lacey does get around him. That is going to put, let's see, 6 drivers 1 lap down, 1 driver 2 laps down as Nick Acquire is setting on pit road. Well, looks like Nick is going to go another lap down here, so that'll put him 3 laps down. close battle here between Nat Kings, Derek Paulson, Dane Cruz, Tom Orozco, and you can't count out Jamie Plurd here either. Like Stephen Hayes coming down pit road. Hey, let's get back up here to where that might have some action going. Stay on Derek Paulson here in the 6th so we can see the 246-1 and the 38 there. Right now, not seeing any major moves. Oh, I'm do seeing Zach Allman here to the inside of the 12 of Matthew Chastain. That's for P3. They're still side by side. There we go. Looks like Zach is going to take it. Oh, let's get back here. Looks like now Jamie Plurd is going to come around the 1 of Tom Orozco. Jamie up to 9th. Right, 43. No, the 17 of Brian D's down pit road. Like a Lee Campbell also coming down pit road here. So we got some drivers coming down pit road. All right, Tom Orozco down pit road. Robert Lukens down pit road. We got some pit stops here, folks. Interesting. I mean, they have been out here quite some time with that caution. It put them, really. Oh, and now we've got a caution. Oh, man, where'd that come out at? The 13. Oh, Stephen Hayes? What? Didn't he just come off of pit road? Yeah, he did. Okay, so he was actually on his first lap here. And it just snapped loose on him out of 2. And tries to save it, but just could not do it. Locks it down. However, he does tag the inside wall. He is on the track. So, yes, sir, Ray, that is going to bring out the caution again. As pit stops were going. This is not going to be good for some, but it's going to be good for others. As we see Ben Lacey come down, Caleb Sheets down, Zach Allman down. Mike Matthews down as well. Dane Cruz, Nat Kings, Derek Paulson, Jamie Plurd, Brian Sutphin down, William Martin down. I think everybody's pretty much coming down pit road here. Jason Dalton. However, is going to be out here. Going to pick up a few positions, a lot of positions actually. Right, that is going to put Ben Lacey, it looks like, back out in front. Jason Dalton here in second, but I think Jason probably going to come down pit road. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So that'll put Zach Allman there in second, Caleb Sheets third, Dane Cruz in fourth, Matthew Chastain in fifth, Nat Kings in sixth, Derek Paulson in seventh, Chris Dean, Derek Paulson in seventh. Should put Chris Dean in eighth here. Yeah, there it goes. Jamie Plurd ninth, and Brian Sutphin after pit stops will round out the top 10 here. Well, let's see here. All right. See here if we can get Tom Orozco. Got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you're sitting back here in 19th, man. You started 10th. Still early enough. Anything can happen. But, man, how's it feel out there? Looks like we're running some good, solid green flag laps here. But it seems like we get around that 30 to 40 mark, something happens.
Yeah, it seems that way. Kind of sucks. I was in pit. I was pitting, and then when that caution came out, so it put me back here. I didn't pit the first caution, so I had less fuel, so I had to pit right there. And then, unluckily, the caution came out. But luckily, I'll get back on the lead lap here, and hopefully push towards the front again.
Well, what's it going to take? I mean, we still got a long way to go. I mean, just patience. I mean, big keyword.
Yeah. Yeah, patience is the key word. I mean, we got, I don't know how many people we got here tonight, but we got 25 plus, probably 24 plus. But it's definitely going to be, you got to have the patience, because there's going to be some slower guys you're going to have to pass. And then you got to be methodical about it. Long race, can't force anything, save your tires, and we'll be back up there. I can guarantee you, as long as we don't get any trouble.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, Ty, good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, so that's going to put Ty, currently 19th, it looks like. All right, here we go. It'll be lap 91. In Ben Lacey's hands here onto the inside of the 18 of Zach Allman. Here we go, out of turn number 4. Here's Ben's going to launch it. Here we go, good jump by Ben. We're backing away here tonight at Slide Jobs. Already got some side-by-side back here. The 88, 46, 12, the 2. Yeah, even a little bit further back. 38, 48, 5, 26, 61. William! Nice save by William Martin. Well, that's going to send him a little bit further back, but nice save by the 5 of William. Wow. Like now in 15th, but man, oh man. It could have been worse, but wow, awesome save. Caleb Sheets in the 88 and the 6 of Derek Paulson. This is up here about 6th place. Watch the 48 of Chris Dean here too. He's on the outside. 88. Caleb got loose. Nice save, Caleb. All right, well, as the sun is down and out, let's go ahead here, folks. Take a look at the temp. Looks like it's about 81 here on the track. It went down a little bit, but it did not go down much. Jonathan, we got Scoots out there. Scoots and Jonathan out there in chat. Well, okay. That sounds good, Jonathan. That's all right. We started with 28 on the track. We're down to, well, right now on the track, we're down to 24. Stephen Hayes is setting on pit road. He has been on pit road for quite some time, almost 4 minutes. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to get on to Matthew, and I'm going to go cockpit here. Yeah, he's blinking here, folks. So let's get back here on Dane. Yeah, we're seeing that. Yeah, we're seeing him definitely blinking. That's fine, Jonathan. Want to sit back and watch it? That's fine. I'm trying to keep up with everybody here. I mean, after, about 15, 20 laps, they get spread out a little bit. But until you get that, they're kind of bunched up together. So, I got Chris Dean, Jamie Plurd, Caleb Sheets, Brian Sutphin right here together. Noah not too far back. He's right there in P11. He's been blinking on my end pretty much throughout the whole race. And I've done several things to see if it's just me. It might be just me. I don't know if it's happening on, you know, with the drivers. I don't know if they can see it. But I know when I go, you know, I was just on Dane here and, you know, cockpit-wise, and we seen him blink out. So I don't know if Dane is seeing the same thing I'm seeing. I don't know. I can't talk to him. All right, well, the 26 here and the 88 going to go at it. Brian Sutphin and Caleb Sheets. Let's watch this one. Still side by side. Whoa, almost door to door, too. Battle right here between the 26 and the 88. It looks like maybe the 26 is going to be able to take it. More of that 88 of Caleb, man. He put that front bumper right up there, too. That 26. But everybody A-okay. As we have hit 104 here tonight. All right, well, single file up front. We get back here a little bit toward the back, and we've got some side-by-side. Tom Morosco there in the 55 of Michael Amenti. They were going at it there for a second. It looks like the 55 has got some nose damage on that machine. Let's check it out. Oh, it looks like he's got some, right front, now some right rear damage. And, yeah, he's got some front end damage, too. Might need some motor oil in that original motor oil 55. I don't know exactly if that damage has affected him any at all, but the 4, though, of Tanyan Sutphin did get around him. Not for position. He did get around him. Ahead of him is Tom Morasco here, so this is where that side-by-side was going on. It looks like that kind of cleaned itself up a little bit. Kind of just a single file here. Not a whole lot right now going on. We'll still keep an eye out on it, though. Zach Allman, though, 45 laps under his belt. Ben Lacey, 45 laps under his belt. Well, Zach Allman is going to take over the most laps led here. That will be Zach Allman and 46 for him. Well, it might come down to who's going to lead the most laps here tonight as well. Between Zach Allman and Ben Lacey. Nat Kings has led 1. At the bonus point, though. Well, we haven't done it yet. I didn't do it last year, but we're going to go ahead and do it this year. They actually have teams. And bringing it up here, folks, these are the teams here for slide jobs. Of course, you can see the names there as well. Lazy Lizard Racing, PPM, MFRD, Tour Motorsports, Next Racing, KGD2, and Fast 5 Racing. Pause it and take a look at the names of each team. Kind of give you an idea of how the teams are structured here. right now, not a whole lot of action down here. I'm still seeing Matthew blinking out, though. That could be just me there, Jonathan. If it was some of the other drivers, oh, Stephen Hayes did take his car behind the wall. Because if the drivers did see it, Caleb Sheets. Caleb blinking out there too. In it. Like you said, if he was blinking and the driver's seen it. Oh, the 12, Matthew, up into the wall, it looks like. Check it out here. Oh, yeah, and he definitely has some damage on that number 12 machine. Heavy rear end damage. It looks like he backed into a tree. Does have some right side damage as well. They don't get any resets here, so... Man, that car, it looks like Matthew is having some handling issues right now. Hopefully, you know, he can get some of that repaired, but he is losing a lot of ground right now as Caleb is going to try to get around him here, and Caleb is blinking out here too. There's the 8 of Noah Mari. 61 of Corey Cook. Looks like we do have drivers down pit road. That is Christopher Bassinger there in the 11 down pit road. Might have some action here between Corey, Matthew, and William. 11th, Matthew, 12th, Corey, and 13th, William Martin. It looks like Caleb might be having some issues here as well. Back on, Ben Lacey, right there, 1-2. Aim Cruz, our pole sitter. They're setting in third. Back on, just right now cannot pull away. They've got it figured out. Caleb Sheets. Amari. Jason Dalton right behind Jacob Locklear, 14th and 15th here respectively together. Watch this for a minute, kind of see if that 22 is going to somehow get around the 84. Take a look at when they last pitted. Well, about a lap difference, so I wouldn't say that's much. Hello, Jonathan, you're out there. Is a lap difference, you know, for tires here at Richmond? Is that a thing? I mean, I wouldn't see a 1 lap difference being a big issue, but then again, I could be wrong. Oh, okay. It looks like, I know I'm not an admin, Jonathan. That's all on you, but you might want to keep an eye out on the 88 of Caleb Sheets. He's blinked a couple of times, not as bad as Matthew Chastain, but you might want to keep an eye on it. Like I said, I'm not an admin. I'm just trying to help you out as well. Well, yeah, true, yeah. Tires, man, they're a premium here, and you only get 3 behind the wall, so you've really got to be careful, as we have just hit lap 126 at that halfway mark here tonight. The Slide Jobs Racing League, the Xfinity Series, Season 8, round number 3 here at Richmond. I almost said Chicagoland. This track reminds me of Chicagoland, in a way. Ah, okay. Well, let me get back here to Caleb here real quick. Actually, what I'll do is I'll get back here on Noah, so that way I can see some of the drivers and maybe see if I can see any side-by-side going on. As you can see, the 12 still doing some blinking out there. But, yeah, Caleb, he's blinking a little bit, but not too bad. He'll go out and then come back. William Martin is a little bit further back behind Matthew Chastain. He's got Corey Cook behind him. We do have quite a few drivers right here together, as we see the 11, Christopher Bassinger. Now, he's on fresher tires. He just blew past the 84 like he was setting still. And there goes Caleb Sheets again, blinking out a little bit. But Christopher just blew past Jacob Locklear. Not for position, however, but up here with Jamie Plurd here. Now the 88 looking to the inside of that 38. Like the 88 is going to be able, looks like maybe to complete that pass. Yes, he will. Oh, well, he completed it, but now 38 of Jamie is still on the outside. There goes the 88 of Caleb. Now he's going to officially complete it. Noah Mari right there next to the 38 now. Matthew get loose there, and he blinked out on me there again. Got loose, good save. Okay, I cannot stay on Matthew. I could have a battle here between the 5 and, well, it wouldn't be a battle. Christopher, like I said, is on fresher tires. He's just kind of trying to get around the 5 now of William Martin. William setting in 12th. Christopher back in 21st, 2 laps down. Like we might have some drivers. Oh, Jacob Locklear. Okay, something happened. Jacob is losing positions here. I go back here on the MaxspeedTV replay and kind of look at this. What happened to the 84 of Jacob Locklear? That is the 22 of Jason Dalton behind him. Jason, okay, well, oh, right there it was. Oh, 22 helped him out to get him straight again. No caution, but that is exactly what happened. Don't know if it was net code or not. However, that was really close. That could have definitely brung out a caution. But the 22 of Jason Dalton hit him again to get him straightened back out. So I don't know if that was a sorry and a thank you or a sorry. I don't know. But Jonathan, you've seen it. So I'm kind of laughing about it. Kind of funny in a way. It's a funny ha-ha, not a like a funny. Because I don't really know what was going through their minds at the time. You know, oh, I spun him. I'm going to get him straight. You know, I don't know. 26, Brian Sutphin to the inside of the 9. Now, that is not poor position here. The 9 of Nick Acqueer. No name Acqueer. Started on pit road, Jonathan, so that's why his name's not showing up in the driver bar. All right, well, there went the 88 again, blinking out. And not seeing really anybody else down pit road here at the present time. And we could go pit crank it up, but I believe we might, we could be coming up on pit stops here, folks. I really don't want to do it. this early. I need to get back on the one, though, of Tom Orozco here. He just got around the 17 of Brian Dees here for E14. Oh, you're okay. You're using my stream. I see. All right, a battle up here for second. Well, we haven't seen a battle for second for quite some time. Ben Lacey just got around Dane Cruz again. Dane back to third, Ben in fourth. Or Ben in second. Yeah, Ben's in second, but I'm going to say he's in fourth, okay? Might as well. Sorry, Ben. Mac Almond, no. 76 laps under his belt. He, of course, had the quickest in practice at a 22.120. He did start on the outside in second. I think if he would have had one more lap, he could have done there in qualifying. He might have been able to beat out Dane. But Dane is going to grab the bonus point for grabbing the pole. So, you know, again, congratulations to Dane on that one. And, you know, I still don't know how this race is going to end here, folks. I mean, we still got a ways to go. We've been green flagged for quite a number of laps, roughly 50 plus laps. So we're looking at probably some pit stops here momentarily. I don't know exactly. They may try to get it to, some may come down at 150. They may try to shoot for 160. Fuel somewhere in the ballpark of, well, 70% fuel. 48 to 52, roughly, somewhere around in there. I don't know. I mean, if that was the case, I mean, we would be under pit stops right now. They're on 56, so. Whoa, Jamie! Got a little loose there. Good job, Jamie. That could have been ugly. Right, well, not really a whole lot going on at the time. Brian Sutphin, though, from 13th to 7th. Caleb Sheets, 21st to 8th. Noah Maury, 8th to 9th. Of course, Jamie Plurd, we was just on him just a second ago. 12th to 210th. He is just inside of the top 10 in 10th. Like some action back here. Michael Amenti and Jason Dalton. Okay, so we'll watch this. Or if Tanyan Sutphin is right up ahead of these two. Tanyan Sutphin is the first driver a lap down. He's actually probably looking for a caution here. And speaking of the devil, we got a caution. Find out where that happened. I don't know where that happened at. Is that a ghost caution? Okay, well, I'm on Anthony Marshall here, but I don't know if that is where this happened. See the 20 there, that is Robert Lucas. Okay, so I don't know where that caution came out at. It's odd. We was on the 22 and the 55. 9 and the 15. Oh, okay, yeah. Just okay. Thank you for that, Jonathan. Yeah, I couldn't find it. Their speeds had already gotten back up to where they needed to be. So yeah, I didn't see that. 9 and the 14. Okay, 9 and the 14. Lee Campbell and Nick Acquier here. Okay, so let's take a look here. Looks like the 9. Oh, well, let's get a better view of this. Kind of back it off here and kind of see. Like the 9 might have come up a little bit. Maybe the 14 comes down here too. How well? Oh, wow. Yeah, 9 comes up, but man, I think netcode might have been the issue cause on that one. 9 got the rough end of the stick on that one. Nick Acquier. Oh. Right. Well, I do appreciate that, Jonathan, out there in chat. Like I said, I didn't see it. Alrighty. Caleb Sheets has led a lap here. He just killed the green cone again. Or he killed the green cone. Somebody else killed it. He killed it. So, hey, Caleb blinking out there. Oof. Yeah, he does. Unfortunately, I would have to agree to that, Michael. Yep, rip cone, Scoots. You know the drill. Rip cone. rip green cone. All right, now I don't think we're going to be able to get an interview in this time. We'll see here. No pace car lights are going to be still on, so we might be able to get one in here real quick. How about we go with Zach Allman? He's been kind of the dominant factor here tonight. You know, kind of late in the race. Let's go and drag him up here. Zach Allman, buddy, got a copy.
Hello?
Hello, it's Joshua Medlock in the booth, bud.
Oh, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Well, you started second. You're currently in third right now, but man, you've been up front for 84 laps. You know, clean air, definitely important. A couple of cautions here. I mean, it's you know, it's Richmond. Man, how's your mindset?
I've just been patient, you know, trying to keep the car stable, just, you know, not burn off the tires too hard. It feels like tire wear is not that important, but I mean, I think on that last run, after about like 30 laps, my car started to be a lot faster. So I think that's just kind of my strategy moving forward. I know the two guys in front of me don't have like tires, so I just kind of have to be patient with them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. So make your moves, you know, at a time on yours. So I know you guys are double file. I'm not going to keep you, Zach. So good luck down there, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I don't want to keep them. I know they're double file here. So let's get back up. Now, Caleb Sheets did not come down pit road. He's going to be Mr. 88 setting duck, I would say. Ben Lacey is going to be on the outside. He did come down pit road. I don't know if he took tires, though. Pace car is off and away. The 88. 88 is going to be on the loud pedal. Caleb Sheets. And the green is back out. You can just see the difference here. Man, 3 wide again at Richmond. Oh, buddy. 46 in the sucker hole. Another 3 wide. Oh, golly, we got drivers going all over the place. We got them all around here, folks. Oh, my gosh. Jamie Flirt, everybody trying to get around everybody. Everybody trying to get around the 88. 3 wide, there's the 5. 88 still under fire. There goes the 1. Oh, my gosh. Wow. 88. Yep, sitting duck. He's all the way back now in 17th, 18th place. Whoa. That was a handful. You guys just seen what I seen, correct? I mean, you seen it. 3 wide, some probably 4 wide going on down there. That was crazy. yeah, that was a little hairy, yeah. Well, alrighty, folks, 155 laps into this race. We are going again here tonight. We're going to go ahead and do a cockpit crank it up. We're going to go ahead and start here with the boss man, William Martin. Folks, let's cockpit crank it up here tonight. Switching drivers here, folks. Going back to Ben Lacey. All right, coming out of turn number 4, Brian Sutphin. Alrighty, folks, one more driver back into the field a little bit. Michael Amenti. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the crank it up cam there, cockpit style. Emery Lynn, I think that's how you pronounce your first name. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Let's go 84. Oh, well, I think I know who the 84 is. That would be Mr. Jacob Locklear. I don't even have to even look at his name to see if I'm correct or not. But it is. The 84 Jacob Locklear. Some of these drivers I know by their number. I mean, you say their number in chat, and I can pretty much tell you who they are. A lot of new drivers out here, though. Still getting used to them. Good racing back by Will. All right, well, let's check it out. Yeah, William Martin, 20 in the 5. Jason Dalton right up ahead of him. Got Corey Cook, 17 of Brian Dees. All right, well, yeah, and, you know, I know, Jonathan, you ain't up here in the booth with me, but, yeah, you know, you guys hear something, you know, about some good racing going on, holler at me, because, you know, I try to get everything that I can, and Corey, he was trying to go to the inside of the 5 here. Not going to be able to do it that time by. We got 10 watching and 9 likes here tonight, folks. Can we go ahead and see here if we can hit that 10 like mark? Sure would appreciate it. Thank you all for the support out there. Big shout out to, of course, all the admins here for Slide Jobs. Of course, William Martin, Corey Cook, Robert Lukens, I believe. I think Jonathan. Of course, we've got I believe we also have Christopher. Of course, that helps me out from time to time up here in the booth. That would be Christopher Bassinger. And I know Jonathan has helped me up here in the booth as well. So a big shout out to them. And a big shout out to all the fans out there that, you know, come out and they tune in each and every week, each and every night here at MaxspeedTV. Not, you know, only for myself, but for all of us broadcasters here and all the leagues that we do. We do appreciate it. The leagues appreciate it. So thank you all for that. Share it, get it out there, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, the old school MySpace if you have it. You know, get it out there, folks. You know, iRacing, you know, it ain't probably, it is the best platform for racing unless you do it in real life. So yeah. Yeah, plenty of others, Jonathan. You got that right. Yeah, yourself, Will, Chris, Robert, Corey, Noah, and there's several other ones out here. I know I'm forgetting a few, and I'm sure you are too. MySpace is actually still a thing, yes. You can actually go over there and still create an account, actually. It's still, servers are still up. So, yeah. Of course, I grew up, not to take away from the race here. I don't really see much going on, so, you know. Well, now that I say that, thank you, William Martin. There, you're going to go down to the inside of Jason Dalton here, so I have to change the subject. I see what you're doing. That is a battle for P10, and William will take it. Here comes Corey to the inside of the 22. So, this battle is heating up back here, as Jonathan was saying out there. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you hit it right there on the nail, buddy. Yeah, much appreciated. Seeing the 88 back here, that is Caleb Sheets. He is 2 laps down. I don't know exactly what happened to Caleb. I know he was sitting on pit road, and then, of course, I did see that he was out of his car for quite some time. I don't know exactly what happened to Caleb, but he is back there in 20th, and he is still doing some blinky here. Not as bad as, oh, Matthew Chastain did take his car behind the wall here, folks. But we are down to 23 drivers out on the track, and we have got 17 of those 23 on the lead lap. Last driver on the lead lap is this man right here, Ben Lacey. He's led 45 laps, but, well, I mean, what do we say? It's been all that 18 here so far as we get further and further into the race. Led 109 laps. I think Zach Allman will come away with the most laps led. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Dane Cruz got around Derek Paulson here for P4. Who's hot fresh tires? Oh, Zach. Oh, yeah, Zach. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he pitted, 30 lap stint here. He pitted the last time. Oh, yeah, he's good to go here. And I think, Chris Dean as well. He's got, for Mr. Feelgoods, Brian Sutphin, Dane Cruz, Eric Paulson, Aiden Nat Kings, Jamie Plurd, Tom Roscoe, Noah Mari, William Martin, rounding out our top 10. I believe all these drivers right here they might have one more set, but they have been down pit road at least 3 times. So battle up here, it looks like for second. Brian Sutphin here. Oh, the 88. Oh, Caleb Sheets. Yeah, he's on fresh tires, but he's 2 laps down. That's what I was saying. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's on fresher tires than everybody else, but I mean, he's 2 laps down unless, and I'm not saying that Caleb can't win it. Caleb could, okay? It's got to work out, in Caleb's favor. If it does and Caleb wins, I mean, kudos to him. However, does he have a set left in the bank? I don't know if he does. I'm showing he's only been down 3 times, so he might have a set behind the wall. All right, lap 183. To the 11 here, Christopher Bassinger here. He is 2 laps down as well. He is actually in between Zach Allman and Brian Sutphin here. Zach and Brian, of course, P1, P2, respectively. Christopher is in 19th. Anthony Marshall, the only driver that is 1 lap down. Of course, he is looking for that beautiful, well, what he would, I think at the time, would be considering it a beautiful yellow. as long as he's not involved in it, he would be able to get his lap back and be on the back on the lead lap. I think Anthony's just really wanting to get the best finish he can. I mean, he started all the way back at the back at 29th, and he's running 18th right now. So, yeah, he's one lap down. Okay, Ben Lacey also just went a lap down. He is on pit road here. I believe Anthony did pass him. So Anthony now, again, is the first driver. A lap down. And it looks like Ben Lacey is going to be coming back out on the track. So Ben Lacey now is 2 laps down at number 7. Well, Zach Allman, 2.1 seconds ahead of Brian Sutphin. Brian's got company. He's got Christine, Dane Cruz, and I wouldn't even count out Derek Paulson, Caden Atkins, Jamie Plurd, or Tom Orozco. Well, Ty's a little bit further back, but I still wouldn't count out Ty. Man, I wouldn't count out anybody out here, to be honest with you. And this is Richmond. We've been out here now at about 39, anywhere between 37 and 40 laps. I would say about a 40-lap run. This is about when we usually see that dreadful yellow. Let's hope we don't see it. But this is about usually the time we start seeing it. But I think everybody right now is starting to mind the P's and Q's here. Let's watch that 88 here, Caleb Sheets. Down to the inside of the 6 like he's sitting still. However, that's Derek Paulson. That is not for position. They come around the 14 again of Lee Campbell. Robert Lukens, Christopher Bassinger is on pit road here. I believe that is going to be the final time for Christopher. Now, he is 3 laps down now. And if you don't watch it, he'll probably end up going 4. Zach Allman is across the stripe down into turn number 1. Christopher is back out on the racetrack here. Zach just coming out of 2, so... Zach and company, everybody all the way back to Anthony Marshall. Been out here at about 43 laps or so, 41 to 43 laps. Robert Lukens has been out here at about 42. Lee Campbell at about 42 as well, and no name Nick Cockweir at about 41. Chris Dean, I'm assuming that's who you're saying. Oh yeah, that one. And yeah, we got teams out here. I did put that down in there. Of course, we got Zach Allman, part of a team. Brian Sutphin, part of a team. Brian's got some damage. Whoa. So, Brian Sutphin, Chris Dean, I do know our teammates. From what I understand, is as we see this side-by-side battle going on, and because I was so horribly butchering Brian and Tanyan's last name, Jason Dalton actually sent me a message and actually gave me the correct pronunciation of their names. So, but a little bit of a kind of an insight here is Jason Dalton and Tanyan Sutphin. Tanyan Sutphin is Jason Dalton's nephew. Brian Sutphin is Jason and Tanyan's cousin. And then, of course, you have Who is that? Down there with them. Oh, just had a brain fart. Christine, I believe that is. Yeah. Then you have Christine down there. That apparently is not part of the family. Passenger. Well, you said Chris. I've got two Chris's. I've got Christine, then I've got Christopher Passenger. You're gonna have to be more specific the next time. Jonathan, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Going back here to Christopher Passenger, so we got some paints here, and of course we kind of got a little bit of an insight on some teammates as well. Peak Performance Motorsports, there, Christopher Passenger here. Like we do have some action out on the track here too, so let me get with that. Brian Dees and William Martin going at it here for P11. That's right there with the 11 too. 17 got some heavy nose damage. Now the 5 did lose that position to the 17, but didn't lose the position to the 11 or the 14. So William is going to be P12 right now. All right, Tanyan Sutphin, Jason Dalton down pit road. We got pit stops, and of course we know pit stops. Well, we've seen it. We're under those pit stops. We've seen the caution, so we'll have to. Hopefully it don't happen, but you know we of course got to be prepared for it. Brian Dees also down pit road. Heavy front end damage, and like I said, they don't get a reset, so I don't know if he's going to I mean, he could come back out, which wouldn't be a bad idea for Brian Dees. Come out here and get the best finish you can, even with the damage. Oh, as we see the 88 of Caleb Sheets here coming to the inside of the 18, not for position. However, Caleb is trying to get one of his laps back here. And it looks like he will do it. Shut up, Jonathan. Let's not go there. You know, I can't fire you, but I can unofficially fire you, I guess. Shut up. All right, well, not really seeing anybody else down pit road here. I would assume here within the next 5 to 10 laps, maybe even less, we'll see the leaders come in. I mean, 206, we're going to hit 207 of 250 right here. Zach Allman and company's been out here. Actually, that time by, that's going to put them at 59 laps here. This time by will officially be 60. Michael Amenti, though, it'll only be 58 this time by for him. Well, not officially, but you know. All right, I'm still not seeing really anybody else sliding down pit road. Anthony Marshall, however, is going to go. He's 2 laps down. Everybody is all over the place here, folks. We've got drivers on the lead lap, racing drivers that are not on the lead lap, racing drivers that are coming off pit road, racing drivers that are going down pit road, racing drivers that are smacking the wall, which we haven't. I mean, we've seen some of that tonight, but not a whole lot. Zach Almond, though, man, 144 laps led. That time by as we take a lap 212. And, oh, man, I really don't want to go through the field here, folks, because I don't know exactly, you know, where everybody's going to come out, because a lot of drivers still have yet to come down. I mean, I don't even know if they can, I don't think they can make it. I mean, no, ain't no way. 65 lap stint, we're on 213 here. There ain't no way they can go the rest of the way. Ain't no way. Well, Jonathan, I appreciate it. It's always good to have you up here in the booth, man. Okay, we do have a driver, well, a driver coming down. Yes, a driver, one driver, Tom Orozco, coming down pit road here. So we have one driver down pit road as I am taking a look at it here. Whoa, Ben Lacey clicked on him. It looks like he got a little squirrely there. Tom Orozco here is going to be the A driver, as he is going to be now off and away here with a pit stop of about 14.7 seconds, and there's the caution. The 88, Caleb Sheets, I do believe. Oh, what happened to Caleb here? I hope it was not a blinking issue. Right there with the 55. So they made contact, and then he blinks out on my end. Now, Jonathan, this is just my end, so you'll definitely have to go back and take a look. But from my end here, Caleb Sheets, it looks like right there could have been some contact here. Oh, yeah, definitely contact between the 88 and the 55 right there. Now, we're going to see Caleb, he's just going to go bye-bye. He's just going to blink out. He's going to go bye-bye. And then I guess he does come back here. Yeah, right here. And yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, you are right. Oh man, the 20 right here with them. And oh, buddy. Oh. Let me get on the 22 here as well, Jason Dalton, because it looks like he got in the mid. Oh, and the 18 of Zach Almond also getting in this. Our leader. Right there. Oh, left side damage. Gonna go to the 18. Oh. All right. Well, it looks like Zach is gonna hold out and still be our leader here. They did make their pit stop here. This is gonna put them, well, that's their last time down. So, well, last time down per se, and I think it's gonna be the last time they do come down. I think right now track position is gonna be the key in this late race. 218 of 250. Well, Jonathan, you know, you see what I seen, and you know, I'm not saying that it's correct, because I could see him blinking, but nobody else could. Okay, you know, so let's forget about the whole blinking thing. You know, so take that out of the equation, because I don't know if the driver seen him blinking or not. So take that out of the equation. But I do know on my side, he was just gone. Then he comes back, and then there we go. You know, we see what happens. All right. Looks like the pace car lights. Wow. They are already off 220 of 250. We are actually gonna get the green flag here at, well, it'll be 30 to go when they cross the stripe. For cautions, 19 laps, 31 laps to go. It'll be 30 when they get the green, and 7 lead changes. We'll talk about the caution counts here in just a second. But the 18 of Zach Ahmed. Whoa, hello. Everybody was ready to go. They expected Zach to jump it. He didn't go, and boy, we had some bumping and banging going on back here. Wow. Man, well, Zach Allman did get a good jump. Dane Cruz now fighting for second with a 48 of Chris Dean here. And then you've got Derek Paulson, Brian Setfin, Caden Atkins, William Martin. These two are going at it. Noah Mari as well, 38 of, man, let me see if I can get onto it. Jamie Plurd. Yeah, it's about to get a little intense here, Jonathan. You know that. Well, we got another caution here. Oh, Robert Lukens. Let's see here what happened to Robert. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here and then rewind it, and then we'll get probably a better look at it. Robert Lukens, he is in the 20. He is right here. I believe it was the 20. I think so. Yep, he hit the apron, and it just snappy loosey-goosey. Somehow the 84 of Jacob Locklear, I believe. Yeah, the 84 of Locklear did get around it. But the 20 did spin it. He did keep it off the wall. Everybody did keep, you know, off of him as well. So, yeah, you know, self-spin there. That's what I would kind of throw it on as. All right, well, we've got somebody out there. We've got Michael going for the 6. That is Derek Paulson. Started 18th. Right now, P5 in that 5th position. Now, I would imagine they would stay out here. I don't foresee them coming down pit road. And I think right now track position is where you want to be. You know, let's get somebody up here. You know, he's close enough. Let's get him. William Martin, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, late in the race here, you guys have already made your pit stops. Do you think right now track position is going to be key?
Oh yeah, everybody's on the same tires right now, so I don't see anybody having a tire advantage. So track position is big right now, trying to stay in front of, you know, some of those more aggressive guys that are going to be in the back trying to gain positions on these restarts.
Oh yeah, definitely. So let's kind of talk about that last restart there. I don't know kind of what happened there. It looks like somebody either missed a shift or did not go. A lot of bumping and banging. Can you give us an insight?
Well, from what I can tell, it looked like the car on the outside tried to like jump the start with the leader, and then somebody that couldn't see the leader took off on that car, so it caused a little mix up there on the restart.
Alrighty, William. Well, we still got a little bit to go, but, we're going to be coming down here to about 20 to go here momentarily. It's been a long, gruesome race for you guys.
Nah, I mean, I've actually had a blast, man. The setup in the car tonight is you have to drive it the whole time. You can't get complacent. When you get complacent, you get that outside wall, especially out of turn 2. She likes to break loose out of 4. I mean, if you just saw me on that last restart, I was going down the front stretch after the green flag lap, or after we went back green. I was just fighting the car back and forth all the way down the front stretch and almost took Noah out. So it's definitely a driver setup. So we're gonna see how it goes here.
All right, yes sir. Well, William, good luck out there, man. We got a few laps left. It's gonna go by quick. Good luck, bud.
Yes sir. Thank you.
Yep. All right, always try to get the boss man up here when I can. All the MFRD guys, actually, but he's up there, and he's a beast. And oh yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Derek Paulson, man. Like I said, throughout the race here tonight, I really wouldn't count out anybody. Even Tanyan Sutphin and Caleb Sheets, these two drivers are one lap down. I still wouldn't count them out, because we get a couple more cautions. They're going to be back on the lead lap. Now, I don't know if they've got another set of tires left. However, pace car's off and away. Here we go. Zach Alman is going to be on the loud pedal. That is a little bit of a better start than we seen the last time. Oh, Corey up into the wall. Corey, you got to stay off the wall there, man. Oh, the 8 and the 5. That is Noah Murray and William Martin. Oh, William tagging the wall. You see what happens when I interview a driver? Yeah, they get into the wall. Oh, the 8 and the 5, 38 and 61. They're going to go side by side here. That's some side by side going on up in front of them, too. Got Derek Paulson trying to get around the 26 of Brian Sutphin for P4. At the 2 there of Caden Nat Kings as well, right behind him. I mean, he is right there as well. That's side by side, too. Oh, and then we might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 cars here. If these drivers get up here together, oh my gosh. 26 in the 2 going at it. Brian Sutphin and Caden Nat Kings. Got William Martin, Noah Murray going at it. Corey Cook's back here like, all right, guys. Figure it out. 55 of Michael Minty falling back here behind the 1 and the 38. Ty Morosco and Jamie Plurd. Oh, man. 19 to go here, folks. And it looks like, are we going to have a 3 wide here again? Oh, watching the 55 of Michael Minty. One kind of tags the wall a little bit. Not too bad. Oh, I think Michael Ameni and the 1 of Tom Orozco are 2 new drivers here. I don't recognize them from last season, so I believe to me they are new. Gonna have to watch them. There's a 61 and the 8 now going at it. Noah Murray and Corey Cook. The 8 tags the wall. Oh yeah, Jonathan, I know. It's gonna be the broadcaster's curse. It's gonna be the Medlock curse. I've heard it all. I know. If he wrecks, he's gonna blame it on me. I know it. I've heard it all. I think pretty much everybody in here has been part of that. Well, all the veterans for Slide. I think they've all been a part of that at some point or another. As we see Dane Cruz here coming around, Chris Dean here for P2. You know, I love interviewing drivers. I hate it when they wreck. As we see the 20 come around the 11. Now it is for position. Robert Lukens and Christopher Bassinger both of these drivers 2 laps down, so they are battling for position, or they were. There is the 20. He is going to take that spot. P19 right there for Robert. Zach Almond, though, man, on the rails here. But I wouldn't count out Dane, Chris, Derek, Brian, Caden. We got Noah and Jamie going at it again back here. All right, 13 to go here, folks. Zach trying to drive away with it, but man, that damage, ooh, got loose out of 2 a little bit. Dane Cruz coming up on him. Under a half a second, about a half a second, right? We'll just call it a half a second. Oh, somebody else loosey-goosey back here. Let's see if I can find out who that is. Was that the 8 of Noah Mari? I believe it was. Kind of got loose. Jamie Fleur now in 9th. Noah in P10. Believe that was Noah that got loose. William kind of mired in between Caden Kings and Corey Cook. Folks here at the stripe, man, that's 10 to go here, folks. We got 10 laps remaining. I do believe, Jonathan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that if it does come down to it, it is either it's 3 green, white, checkered attempts, or is it 2? Throw it in chat there, bud. I believe it's 3 that they do here at Slide, but I could be wrong. I can't keep up week to week. I will write it down though. 3. All right, so I am correct. It is 3. Okay, so I do have it right then. 3 GWC attempts. All right. Well, that's going to be 8 to go here as Zach takes that strike there. Dane Cruz, our pulser. Can Dane? Can he pull it off? Can he get around that 18 of Zach Almond with 8 to go? Coming to 7 this time by. Chris Dean fighting for a podium here with Derek Paulson. You know who's got the bird's eye view of that? Ryan Sutphin. As they go side by side for P3. And we still got drivers back here very close together. Caden Kings, William Martin, Corey Cook, Jamie Plurd, Noah Mari. I wouldn't count out again. Michael Amenti even with 6 to go. Oh, this is getting good. Dave is marking the corner. Dave, you mean Dane? Five laps to go. Chris Dean. Ryan Sutphin. And, you know, tough break for, you know, several drivers out here as we are going to come across the stripe here. That's going to be 3 to go. If we get a caution now, hopefully we don't, but if we do, that is going to set up a green, white, checkered attempt, and we know, folks, it gets crazy. It gets crazy when it comes to GWC attempts. Yeah, dang. All right, out of 4, 2 to go this time by. And Dane Cruz somehow get around the 18. Both of them get a little squirrely. Man, I don't know. Out of turn number 4, caution's not in the air. Across the stripe we go. That is 1 to go. It's going to be under regulation here tonight at Richmond. I think Zach, unless Zach messes up horribly or Dane gets a good run, I think it's going to be Zach here tonight. Zach Allman out of 4. He'll cross the stripe. And win it here tonight. Richmond. Dane Cruz in second here this evening. So we got P2 to P1. P1 to P2 here tonight. Derek Paulson, P3. That is our podium here tonight. However, a big shout out to Chris Dean there, P4. And Brian Sutphin, AP5. Zach Allman, of course, in that Monster Energy 18 here. Well, we know what he's going to do. He's probably going to burn it up here. Yes, he is. There he goes, burning it up here tonight. Hang tight, folks. We're the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, we're going to start here with a P3 here tonight. Let's go ahead and bring that up here. Let's get the driver bar off there and our bottom winner on the bottom. But we're going to start here with Derek Paulson here this evening. Derek Paulson, man, awesome job. Man, Richmond, 250 laps. This was not easy. That's a lot of laps. Even though it's only 3/4 of a mile. I mean, you guys were on rails. I mean, out of 4, it looked like it, could snap loose. Looked like out of 2, it was okay for the most part. But, I mean, you guys were pretty much neck and neck all night long. Talk about it, bud.
My race didn't start out very good. I had a terrible qual and started 18th, and that was way farther back than I expected. Took me a while to make my way up to the front, and once I got there, it's just nice getting up there. I basically just rode around. We were pretty much all the same speed there for a while, and I'm more of a long run kind of guy. I don't necessarily have a lot of green tire, green speed, hot lapping. So when that last caution came out, I was a little, I wasn't too happy because there's a lot of fast guys up front with new tires, and I didn't know if I'd be able to hang on, but I kind of impressed myself there. I guess I had some speed there at the end of the race to get myself into the top 3.
Well, you had some. Yeah, I mean, since you said that, they may say, okay, well, we got to check the car out. Do you have NOS in the engine? I'm just saying. Should have said it. Well, man, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. I mean, P3. I mean, We had some pit stops. I wouldn't say they were green flag pit stops because as they started, we'd have a few drivers come down and then some more drivers come down and then the caution would happen. Kind of talk about it. What was going on? I mean, did you get trapped there at any time? We got to hear it.
My teammates got trapped twice.
Oh, snap.
It happened. It's happened to me in the past. So I had enough fuel. I was gonna run darn near it out because I just knew once you get green flag stop, something's bound to happen with the change of pace between old tires and new. I knew something was gonna happen, and I was a little disappointed towards the end there, because I had enough fuel to make it on one stop. Then a caution came out. Then I had another strategy in mind, and then the caution came out with 30 laps left. So, it strategy-wise, I had some stuff up my sleeves to maybe, get towards the front. So it didn't benefit me really when the cautions did come out, because I thought I had lacked some speed there, but I'll take it. I'll take third. Like I said, I got lucky. I never got caught with being in the pits when the caution came out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, you're coming into tonight, aside from the ties and the points, just going off of straight, down the line here, you came in tonight 12th in the point standings. You were only 2 behind Brian Sutphin, but you were 21 behind Corey Cook. Corey, top 10 for Corey, probably not the race he wanted. You're definitely going to get some points out here tonight. So, awesome job, on that one. Going into next week, going from a short track like Richmond to a very fast, very wide auto club next week for round number 4. How's your mindset?
Well, I absolutely love Auto Club. Last week, I don't think you could make it last week, but I had terrible luck at the beginning. I was involved in the one wreck and ended up being like 5 laps down and ran the rest of the race 5 laps down. Otherwise, I think I would have had a decent showing last week too. But next week, I will be in sunny Florida on vacation, so I will be taking a provisional for next week. But I do love California. I wish if I wasn't in Florida, I would certainly be happy to run California.
Reschedule your vacation for the next week because the next week is Dover. So race Auto Club and forget Dover.
I could take that. You know what I should have done is I should have looked at the schedule ahead of time before planning vacation.
Man, we're gonna miss you next week. So yeah, provisionals are there for such occasions. So so we won't see you next week. So kind of give.
But I was gonna say I will be in the chat next week though, so I'm pretty sure I'll be watching. So.
Okay, well. Since we won't see you next week, talk about Dover, because I think you'll be back for Dover. Will you be back for Dover?
I'll be back for Dover.
Okay, talk about Dover, the Monster Mile. Can you control it?
Yep. Especially with if we're gonna use a tight setup, you got to be careful off of 2 because that wall there is a killer if you don't let it rotate and you get on the gas too soon. But I have fair luck at Dover. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go out there and be a massive contender, but I should be okay.
All right, Derek. Well, awesome job out here tonight. Nonetheless, man, enjoy your vacation, but we won't see you next week. We'll see you at Dover. But man, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P3 here tonight?
Well, I got to thank you up in the booth for broadcasting. I got to thank the admins here in the league at Slide Jobs. I'm glad they allowed me to jump in this season. So far, it's been really fun. Racing's been great. I got to thank my teammates at MF Racing Designs Racing. Some of them didn't have the greatest luck tonight, but I got to thank them. They're in my ear all race, and I just got to thank the racers too, because a lot of laps, 250 laps, a lot of close racing, and we really didn't have that many cautions for 250 laps at a short track. So. My shout out to them too because it was a good race all around.
Well, you mentioned the caution count number, so before we let you go, I do have the stats from last season's Richmond race. Compared to tonight, let's just forget about last season because they had 15 cautions last season. So, this race, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. Rudy's probably going to get mad at me, but a hell of a lot better than last season.
I guess, yeah, 15 cautions would be a lot here.
All right, Derek, go celebrate P3, and we will see you. We'll see you in 2 weeks at Dover.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Yep. All right, well, that is P3 here tonight. Let's go ahead and get our P2 up here, which is our pole sitter, Mr. Dane Cruz. I called him Dan the whole time last season, Dane. So I got it right.
I'm glad you did. I think my finish tonight. I think I deserved it after my finish tonight. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, man, let's talk about it, Dane. I mean, you grabbed the pole. Unfortunately, from what I'm seeing, you did not lead any laps. However, man, just talk about the overall race, the performance. You know, we're coming down to green flag pit stops. A few drivers come down, then more drivers, then we get a caution. I mean, that happened pretty much throughout the whole race. You guys are on the steering wheel the whole time. I mean, we got to hear it from a driver, one of the veteran drivers over here at Slide Jobs, between you and Zach. I mean, talk about it. I mean, this was incredible compared to last season. So go ahead.
Well, Richmond is one of my favorite racetracks, so I had fun tonight. But man, this race felt like it took forever. Like you're starting the race, you're kind of getting to a rhythm, and then it's like, okay, we got 150 more laps to go, and it's just like, ooh. And in the middle, we were just talking and chilling out, and then towards the end, we got a little bit more aggressive there. But it was a good run with Amon. I kind of knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything. He was driving it harder than me, and the only time I could maybe hope to get to his bumper was a mistake from him, which never happened. So, I mean, I'm okay with the P2. I'm a bridesmaid 2 weeks in a row. So,
well,
yeah, and I didn't lead
congratulations.
I won the pole last week and didn't lead a single lap, and the same thing happened tonight. Guess I just need to be more aggressive, you know. You get that lead lap bonus.
Well, man, Richmond is not an easy track. The banking here, there's banking throughout the track. Now, the back stretch is only 2 degrees, so it's not as big as the turns or the front stretch. How did you manage coming out of 2, going into 3, and then out of 4? Because 4 seemed like the biggest issue.
In my opinion, turn 2 was kind of more of an issue, especially when catching lap traffic or passing someone. It's just it really narrows up and you can feel it. But off of turn 4, kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. There's a little bit more room, it feels like, off of turn 4, even if there's not in reality in the car. It feels like there is, but off of turn 2, it just feels way more narrow. That's just my opinion. But I mean, everyone's probably different with this track. But yeah, that's just what I felt all night.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, I was just looking here. I did flash it up there real quickly to see what the cautions. I mean, compared to last season to this season, I mean, season 7, cautions. I mean, y'all had a lot of cautions last season here at Richmond. A lot of cleanup has been done because tonight you guys only had 5 compared to the 15 y'all had last season. So, wow. I mean, that's a big cleanup.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked how the cautions worked tonight. We weren't like they were actually really convenient for peak performance motorsports strategy tonight. We were kind of inching towards like, hey, when should we pit? And a caution at this lap would be perfect. And then what would you know? There'd be a caution at that lap, and we'd just pit. Fortunately, I didn't have to do any green flag pit stops because that would be my downfall. I'd probably finish like 9th tonight if I had to do them. But everything worked out really good. Another good finish. Gonna move up in the points, I hope, and we'll keep digging until the chase.
Oh, Dane, you came in 2 tonight. It looks like 5th. So 9 behind Corey and 1 behind Jason Dalton. So yeah, you're definitely gonna jump up here in the point standings. But we go to Auto Club and next week. I love Auto Club. And it's the Auto Club. It's not the short track that they're making it. It's the Auto Club. Man, talk about
yeah.
California, talk about Auto Club. How do you feel about it?
Another fast track, or not another fast track, but a track that's fast, and another track you have to save tires on. Probably gonna be up against the wall. Slide jobs. It's name of the league. You know, it's gonna be showing off next week. Yeah, I
Wow.
don't. It's the track where I won one of my races in slide jobs. So in a completely different car though. So we'll see how I do next week. Just hoping to get another good finish and inch towards the chase. That's what I'm more worried about right now than winning races. I can worry about winning races when it's down for the title later when it matters more.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, well, Dane, man, awesome job out here. And just for giggles, I'm gonna call you Dan. So, you know,
That's fine.
man,
I'll
awesome
deal with
job,
it.
awesome job, Dane. Now, of course, we gotta wait for the points to be updated. But man, awesome job, P2 here tonight. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P2?
I want to shout out Denise Designs. He made the paint scheme I'm running tonight, and a couple other of my teammates' paint schemes. So he does a great job. Maybe hit him up if you're looking for paint schemes. I want to thank Peak Performance Motorsports too. Uh, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a team. It's the team I'm on. So
Yep.
shout out to them. That's
All
all
right.
I got.
All right, Dane. Well, we will see you next week at Auto Club, bud. Go celebrate P2.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, that is going to bring us up here to our winner, Zach Allman, here tonight. Zach, in that Monster Energy, that's what I got. Sorry if it's wrong, but that's what I got. The number 18, man, you pulled it off. Richmond, 5 cautions. That is all we had here tonight. Now we've had 3 different winners, but before we get to that, man, let's talk about the race out here because it just seemed like cautions played in certain drivers' favor, and I think it might have played out sort of kind of there at the end in yours, even though you were kind of the big guy out here tonight. So talk about it.
Well, I think when I qualified outside pole, I knew I had a pretty quick car. I was fast in practice, but I mean, yeah, like you said, the cautions worked perfectly for my team because we were just talking about when we should pit, and a caution came out at that time we went into pit. So I guess we had a little luck on our side, which I guess is a part of racing. And the only caution that didn't help me kind of was that last caution where I kind of got involved.
Well, I was there was a caution there that there was some drivers on my end. I'm not saying
Mhm.
it's I seen them blink out. Now I don't know if you were seeing it too or what was going on down there on the track, but there was several drivers that was blinking out. Caleb Sheets was one of them, the 88. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know what was going on down there. However, you somehow, even with the damage you had, you still kept it up front. Was it affecting you any at all?
I felt maybe a little bit tighter off exit, which, I wish I was a little bit looser, but I think maybe on the broadcast you could see me still sliding it off exit a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit,
oh yeah.
which I mean, it didn't affect me too much just because of how I was driving the track all night, just kind of waiting for it to rotate a little bit. But I mean, I definitely could have gone without the 4X.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not. I only see what I see on a broadcast. I don't know what's going down there with the official review. I don't have any part of that. So I mean, Zach, we got 3 different winners now. Jason Dalton round 1 at Daytona. Okay, Nat Kings last week at Atlanta. You here. Unofficially, I don't. I think it's gonna stick, but I don't know. So 3 different winners is what I'm gonna call it. Um, talk about the race, though. I mean, you guys, I mean, we had some drivers out there that could separate, but then everything was packed up. I'm sure you've seen it.
Oh, yeah. I think the first caution we had, it was a lot of split strategy. So for me personally, it was just all about being patient, letting everybody wear their stuff out. The only person I feel like was a little bit better than me on long runs is Dane, but I don't think it was by much because him and I were overall pretty equal throughout the whole runs. Maybe I was a little bit quicker short run, but he caught up on the long run.
Oh yeah, you only beat him by about two. I would call it's 0.290. So I'm going to go ahead and round it off and call it about 0.3 of a second. So I mean, it was pretty close. So yeah, Dane was fast. You guys just swapped spots is all you guys did. So man, awesome job out here tonight. But Richmond is done. We go to Auto Club. How do you feel about Auto Club, man? The 2-mile track, 100 laps of there, round number 4, man. Talk about it.
Well, I I I don't want to predict, but I think it's gonna be a lot of just racing on that high lane. So I think I'm gonna come with like kind of the same strategy where I just be patient, save my stuff, kind of hope the long run comes my way because of how big of a deal I feel like long runs will be. But I mean, I'll obviously adapt mid race if something like that changes, and hopefully I have the pace to be top 5, top 10, and maybe start leading points.
All righty, Zach. Well, awesome job out here tonight, man. Winning here tonight at Richmond, man. Thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight.
Next Racing and Peak Performance Motorsports were a pretty tight group. Dane Cruz, because him and I put on a good show. I want to thank William Martin, all the admins, and you for helping make this such a great league, and just all my team members.
All righty, Zach. We will see you next week at Auto Club, bud. Go celebrate.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Well, that is our winner, Zach Allman. Let's get down here to the unofficial results. Of course, pending any admin stuff that they have to do. And it looks like I might, again, have to reset ATVO before I do this. Ugh. So aggravating. Just a second. All right. Well, this is, of course, going to be the unofficial results because the points are still being worked on. All right. Here we go. Oh, well, it's going to do its thing. All right. Here we go. Zach Allman grabbing the win here tonight. Awesome job. Third different winner in 3 races. Dane Cruz there in second. Eric Paulson in third. Chris Dean in fourth. Brian Sutphin in fifth. Liam Martin in 6th. Caden King 7th. Jamie Plurd in 8th. Noah Maury 9th. Running out our top 10 is going to be Corey Cook. Michael Amenti there in 11th. Jacob Locklear grabbing a top 15 in 12th. Tom Borasco, 13th. Brian Dees, 14th. Ben Lacey grabbing the top 15 there in 15th. Jason Dalton in 16th. Tanyan Sutphin there in 17th. Caleb Sheets, man, tough break for Caleb in 18th. Robert Lukens, 19th, tough break for him. Anthony Marshall grabbing a top 20 in 20th. Christopher Bassinger, 21st. Lee Campbell, 22nd. Nick Acquier, 23rd. Matthew Chastain, 24th. Stephen Hayes, 25th. Gabriel Essick, 26th. Nathan Hall, 27th. Zach Probst, 28th. And Dylan Parker did not start the race here tonight. However, again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Zach Allman, here for round number 3 for the Slide Jobs Racing Xfinity Series League, round number 8, round 3, or season 8, round number 3 here at Richmond. Of course, Auto Club next week. Tomorrow night, the OP Super Speedway League. You don't want to miss it. 70 laps over there as well. Talladega. Well, I've seen some awesome action over there. Man, awesome action over here at Slide Jobs. Awesome action over there. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be wild and crazy. But until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.